What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Today was one of those days that is super exciting, high conviction in the market, good market sentiment. We are here to talk about all of it. Our volume is up over 100% on the 24-hour. We have this great infographic that shows you guys exactly how staking as well as adding to liquidity pools is going to go down on SHIBASWAP and what the returns are going to be. I'm going to tell you guys what I am doing personally to prepare for SHIBASWAP. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video so we can get out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all things SHIBASWAP. Last but not least, folks, as always, this video is sponsored by Webull. Will link in the description below. I am a Webull affiliate. The way it works is if you use my link in the description, open up a Webull brokerage account, deposit $100, you get yourself a free stock valued all the way up to $2,000 and a second free stock valued all the way up to $300. So affiliate link in the description below, and it really helps out the channel. Folks, we are looking okay on the 24-hour chart, but what is even more exciting is the 7-day chart. I love seeing this nice slow upwards trajectory. I always told you guys this is not a sprint, this is a light jog to get back to these all-time highs and even surpass them. What I always do is I look at the broader cryptocurrency market and see how we are doing relative to that. To be quite honest with you guys, it is moving. Shiba Inu, it is moving just as the other cryptocurrencies are in the last 24 hours, and even pretty much in the last 7 days or so. We are in a better upwards trajectory, but our coins have been doing relatively well over the last 7 days, which is really nice to see. Obviously, over the last 24 hours, not so hot, but Shiba Inu has maintained over the last 24 hours. Very nice to see. We are up 5.7%, and on the 7 day, it is looking even better. I'm very excited, guys. I really do believe here, looking at the 1 month, again, green, and even zooming out to the 3 month, I do believe here in the month of July, and this is my honest projection. These are my honest thoughts and opinions. I do believe that we can hit all-time highs and even surpass them here in the month of July. Now, I told you guys multiple times how we are going to get there. I think SHIBASWAP is probably the biggest catalyst to get there. Now, when I say that, I do think it's going to take some time after SHIBASWAP releases in order for the tokenomics to really take shape. I saw this great post on Reddit that really outlined how this is going to be a jog, a light jog rather than a sprint. SHIBASWAP, as soon as it releases, yes, it's going to be a short-term catalyst. It might make it look very good on the daily chart because we might gap up here a little bit. The green bars, the green candlesticks are going to look nice. But that being said, to actually go through the tokenomics, staking, adding to liquidity pools, bringing down that circulating supply a little bit, and then being rewarded with Shiba Inu or SHIB token or all the other awards that we're going to talk about today, that's going to take some time to take effect. So we do have to be patient after SHIBASWAP comes out. Something that you guys have to keep in mind is that there is a locking mechanism during the staking and adding to liquidity pools, which we're going to get into, and that is going to lock the circulating supply. So it's going to be something special. I think it's just going to take some time. What is this infographic that I'm talking about? It is right here. Big shout out to Fox Condor, and this was actually retweeted by SHIB Informer on Twitter. I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but this is the cleanest infographic I have seen so far. It's getting very good reaction, so I'm assuming it is accurate. But here's what we know. Guys, the biggest question that I keep getting is whether or not we will need Ethereum as well as SHIB/Leash in order to stake, in order to add to liquidity pools. One thing that I was confused about is if you go back and watch Steve's video, SHIB Analyst, he didn't look like he had any Ethereum on his account whenever he was using SHIBASWAP. He was using a test server, he was using testnet, which is why maybe it was a little strange, maybe it was a little odd, or maybe he did have Ethereum and I wasn't able to see it, but it looked as if we didn't need Ether in order to stake. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys here. I don't think we're going to need Ether to stake, but I do think that you're going to need it to add to liquidity pools. So here you can see this is very straightforward. Let's just go through this together. Bury and dig rewards, SHIB, Leash, and Bone. So if you stake SHIB, bury, or stake SHIB, you get X SHIB and you can earn Bone, SHIB, and Ethereum. This is what's confusing. So it says 3% of all Bone per block per part of 0.05% swap fees in SHIB, 0.1% all swap fees, Ethereum transaction fees. So that's what I'm confused about. So are we going to need Ethereum? Are we not going to need Ethereum? Based off of this infographic, it looks as if we won't need Ethereum, and based off of SHIB Analyst video, it looked like we didn't need Ethereum to stake. So that is what I am going with. regardless of the fact, I am actually going to keep a little bit of Ethereum in my wallet just in case. I don't think we're going to need it, but I'm holding Ethereum anyway, so I figured, hey, might as well just keep it in there because I already have it anyway. But I don't know whether or not we are going to need it. Me personally, I've told you guys this before, I am going after the staking mechanism. I think it's a little bit more straightforward. I'm able to wrap my head around it a little bit better. This looks a little bit more confusing. I don't think I'm prepared for this just yet. So I will be staking to earn my bone, but I'm very excited to earn some bone. Let's keep reading here. Bone, you can actually also stake slash bury, and you're going to get F bone, and you're going to earn bone for bone on this one. 1% of all bone per block, part of 0.05% swap fees in bone. And then you can also stake leash, obviously, and you will earn bone as well as leash here. So again, kind of the same song, different dance. And then 1% of all bone per block, part of 0.05% swap fees in leash. So 0.05%, same thing. So, SHIB and leash, bone, under, bury, and dig are flexible. Rewards are 33% available and 67% are locked over 6 months. Guys, you have to keep something in mind. On a weekly basis, you're going to be able to withdraw 33% of whatever you staked or whatever you have buried in terms of the rewards. You can stake and unstake at any time. So the initial amount that you put in, you can take it out and put it back in at any time. But the rewards that you get for staking and for adding to liquidity pools, 33% are going to be available on a week by week basis, and 67% are going to be locked for 6 months. This whole locking mechanism is what's going to really drive the tokenomics. And this is why I kind of agree with the fact that we don't need a burn anymore. If 67% of all things that are staked, sorry, not all things that are staked, but the rewards that come from staking, as well as burying, sorry, as well as adding to liquidity pools are locked for 6 months, that's going to really drive down the circulating supply. So I am super, super excited about that. And what makes it special is that it's going to be just for SHIB and bone that these things are going to be locked. Leash is not going to be locked, at least according to this infographic. So let's go ahead and get into these liquidity pools, which I actually haven't talked so much about on my channel. So here it looks as if you're going to need both SHIB and Ethereum. Again, this is still a little bit hazy to me, a little bit of a question mark. I think things will become clear as time progresses. So here you can dig or add to liquidity pools SHIB and Ethereum. You get SHIB and Ethereum SSLP, and for in return you get bone, SHIB, and Ethereum. And then you get for adding liquidity pools, bone and Ethereum. You get bone, Ethereum, SSLP. You can get bone, DAI, and USDT stable coins here. And then if you do leash and Ethereum, you can earn leash, Ethereum, SSLP, and you can get bone, WBTC, and USDC. This is warped Bitcoin. So guys, this is a very, very straightforward infographic. I really like how clean it is. This tells me exactly what I'm going to get if I stake, if I add to liquidity pools, etc. And this is why it's going to be so special. Here's this 33% available, 67% locked, and this is why I am really trying to prepare so hard for this thing so that I can really, really, really get some bone as fast as possible, because that's going to be this governance token that we don't know exactly, the voting rights that we're going to get for holding this thing, but I think it's going to be something special, and I'm very excited to really get my hands on some bone as soon as this thing comes out. Guys, of course I can't do a video today without mentioning the AMA. It was a huge success in my opinion. One thing that I did notice is there was a lot of people DMing the devs as well as the good folks over in Surtech. Guys, the AMA had these sets of rules. We have to represent our community a little bit better in the future. Being a part of the SHIB army is something special. So let's represent our community in a good way and follow the rules that these people have set out. A lot of people were DMing the devs. A lot of people were DMing the folks at Surtech on the Telegram, and it just kind of puts a bad name for us. So guys, next time we have this nice AMA, let's have a little bit more respect to the folks that are holding it, and let's follow the rules a little bit more closely. Anyway, the AMA was a big hit because there were so many questions that came in. I mean, they just flooded the chat right away. I tried to ask my own questions, and oh my goodness, I couldn't. There was a lock time as well, so you could only essentially ask only one question on your account, and it was just impossible. I mean, I knew my question wasn't going to get answered, but they gave us a lot of good information about the security measures regarding SHIBASWAP and all the things that they've been doing and why it's been taking so long. So everything looks like it's, teed up very nicely here. I'm not going to go through the AMA because I'm sure that you've either watched it or you've probably, watched another video regarding the AMA, but it was a big success. It was so successful that in the future they're going to actually do AMAs on Reddit. And actually, if you want to watch the whole AMA all the way back over, without me having to describe anything for you, if you go to the Discord, Kat actually recorded the whole thing on his Twitch. Big shout out to Kat on the Discord, and you can actually watch the whole AMA all the way through. It's about an hour and a half. You can watch it from start to finish there. And if you're only interested in the actual questions and answer session, watch the end of that Twitch stream. And I'm pretty sure Kat is actually working to cut down that video for it to just be the question and answer session at the end of the stream. And Surtek actually asked some very, very solid questions, and we got some good information about the background of SHIB and how it came to be a token from Saitoshi himself. It was very nice to see. Eric M, big shout out to him. And there was one more dev that is working on ShibaSwap that was also on the AMA, and it was the first time that I'd seen him, so it was very interesting to interact with all three of them. It was very cool. Here we see that the next time we do this AMA is going to be on Reddit. Big shout out to Reddit for having this post for me here. Just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who came to the AMA. Really, it was a huge success in my opinion. The next time we do an AMA, we will use Reddit. This will give us more structure for questions and upvotes so we can process the answers in a better fashion. Hashtag ShibArmy. Like I said, it was a little chaotic. It was a little hard for them to sift through all the questions, but it ended up working out fine at the end of the day, in my opinion. But there does need to be a little bit more structure in the future, and that is what we will get. So, folks, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. One last thing I did want to mention very quickly is looking at the Ether scan. Guys, we are getting so close to 600,000 holders. This thing is growing at a rate that no other token has ever seen before. And I think people are starting to realize just how good of a price this is to get in at. Obviously, this is by no means financial advice. I'm here to entertain. This video is for informational purposes only. Guys, I think this is truly just the beginning. If we continue to look at SHIB and the trajectory that I think we are on, I truly do believe with the swap coming, with the Coinbase listing, Robinhood, eToro, Webull, all these people, all these things coming together and culminating into these really big catalysts that are really going to push the price up and get new investors into this token, I really do believe that 1 penny is on the way, 1 cent is on the way. I think that is a reasonable price target for at least the next couple of years or so. I do expect this thing to hit a cent, and then $1 shortly thereafter that. There's been a lot of rumors about this thing being a stable token. Who knows? I think we can hit $1, and I think it is possible, but only time will tell from there. Obviously, the market cap does have to reflect that, and I understand what it means for that to happen. If we 10x, that means this decimal point in the market cap goes 1 time to the right, and so this is looking from a $3.5 billion market cap to a $35 billion market cap to 130 to $350 billion market cap, and so on and so forth. But I'm just saying, we're very early in crypto, and this thing is just getting started, in my opinion. That's all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, throw a like on this video. Let's get it out to more people, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Last but not least, the best thing you can do to help out this channel is using that Webull affiliate link down in the description below. Open up a Webull brokerage account. When you deposit $100 that you can trade with on Webull, and not to mention you can trade fractional shares as well as cryptocurrency on Webull now, you can get yourself a free stock valued up to $2,000 and another free stock valued all the way up to $300. If you don't like those free stocks, you can sell them. You can buy some crypto on Webull. You can buy fractional shares, or you know what? You can even withdraw the money and call it good. It doesn't matter to me. It's all the same. I really appreciate you guys watching. It's your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm out the scene. Peace.